Hey everyone, I just really am gonna cut to the chase because I'm like, when I turn the TV on, YouTube, everything's censored. But when I hear what's going on, like that last thing I just posted, what the fuck? Does nobody see this new world that you choose or choose not to step into? Yeah, great. Access to information is great. That's why we have our phones with us all the time, because we want to, or I personally don't, or computers, laptops, we want to go on certain, even mainstream, like news, just the TV. Like, people want information. They want to be informed about things that are going on around them. And when I go to look for information and I see what other people are being fed, like robots and the hand cleaner, like I went crazy about the friggin', that thing that's so supposed to be like deadly, like bad. What's really bad is the idea of it's pretty bad. And if people are being distanced, it's happening faster and faster. Like, this has got to stop. This is going to take away people's jobs, right? Like, people need jobs to make the economy function at a proper, I'm stuck for words, sorry, right now. In a civilized manner. Can't have flippin' D things flying around. Is that gonna happen? It can clearly happen if you let it happen. I don't mind. It's like, make it a fine balance, but if it's to the detriment of families and individuals, which it already is, because this is just getting pushed to a pressure point. I know the light workers out there are doing their work. We're all doing our work. But it's a really big thing on so many levels. Like, it's like there's so many aspects to it. And it all kind of leads back to the same thing. Sorry about my lighting. I'm not that thoughtful. Well, I am, but I'm really concerned because I don't feed into this shit. And then when I see what people are being fed, I'm really concerned. And I will... Okay, so Mercury... Okay, now this is just coming to me now. Mercury's going to go into retrograde. Mid-June. Okay, we'll just hope for that to be a good positive shift. I feel the positive. It's here. It's definitely here. It's a very good. It's the silver lining. There is a silver lining with every aspect of this, and like I've said before, this is what we were waiting for. This is what I was waiting for personally. Like, wakey flaky, and then there's this wakey, and all the flakies ain't wakey, right? Like, come on. Well then, okay, you know what? We know that there are going to be... not everybody's going to survive, right? As sad as it is, when there is... And you know what? It just makes life a lot more interesting. And I like the light to be shone on all the business that's going on. You know what I mean? Like, let's go. Get the lights out. You want to turn our lights off? We're going to get ours out. Because we have light. We don't need yours. We got our own. Little did you know touche, right? We got our own. And I happen to have this conversation in regards to the Troll movie. The Trolls World Tour. Oh, it was just released. It was just released. I'm not going to say too much because I'm careful, but what I do say, I mean. And this is going to make you think. And I know absolutely anybody that's watching this is thinking already. Look into the things that I just said, and also that past video. Like, totally get a dog. Get a dog. Dog be your best friend, right? And you know what? You can be his best friend too. Why do you need a robot? You don't need a robot. You don't need video games. Get real. We need to breathe fresh air. We need to socialize with each other. At some point, when are they going to say that we can? Because clearly there's no plan. They don't have a future plan of when this is going to end. When it ends, there's no end. No, what are the changes that are being implemented right now? Right? What are the changes that are being implemented right now, and where are we going? Because there's nothing. This has already been implemented. What they have instilled in, okay, stay home. I'm cool. Like, most of us are cool, but don't get all crazy. Like, you got to stay home. You have to stay home. You don't have to. Figure out if they're not going to be honest. There's no honesty about, but as empaths, light workers, and fighters, and in a good way, obviously with love, it just needs to be cleansed. The whole system we have, just like in the Trolls movie. Apparently I was informed. In the Trolls movie, the trolls came out of isolation. Right? What? And then there's like the dark people, or the rock trolls and dark rocks, and it was all about music, and it's very cool because I love music, but lot of like things to think about when you see that. But it actually, the empath always wins. Don't we always win? The light always wins, and they know that. Everybody knows that. No matter what, we might get stressed out because I can sense like there's so much going on. And then people look at, evil shit. Oh, good. She's stressed out. No. I deal with obstacles and psychological shit without a problem. It's been done before. You could create more and more of a problem, but in the end, there's no end. The end is going to be when the light wins. Eventually, could take lifetimes. I'll be sitting here. I'll be back and back and back. You can't destroy the light. That's the thing. You cannot. You can't. That's the whole premise of all of this. Evil can keep pushing and trying. It never works. It never prevails. The light always prevails. Hallelujah. That's what I said. Right. Here we go. Here we go again. I'm sure I have been here before. I know I have. And here I remain. This is fun. This is fun. They think it's fun for them. It's fun for me. And it's almost laughable. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. Not one aspect of anything. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? I'm laughing because I don't even know. What's the worst? I just seen some guy get friggin' that shit. Like, no, that's bad. that to me, that would be the worst that could happen when somebody gets like labeled and it's on, you can find somebody actually get murdered. Yeah. That's the worst that could happen. That's really fucking bad. So if it gets any worse than, it can't get worse than that. That's the worst. That's pretty much the worst. Because I take myself out of this. I immerse myself in it, in shining the light in the idea that the worst that could happen already happened. It happened. And everybody knows what I'm talking about. That's the fucking worst. So now what? Bullshit. Total bullshit. So many levels of the worst that could happen. It's happening. Like, what the fuck are you worried about? There's actually nothing even to worry about because, like, we're here and not just today, and it's the frame of mind, and it's also creating your own reality. So sometimes I'm like, okay, and that's the worst that could happen to like, for me. Like, bad shit's happen, but you know, like, they're all levels of the same thing. If it's fucking evil and bad, it doesn't matter what the storyline is. If it's evil and bad, that's what it is. Call it for what it is. It doesn't mean that this is worse and not that person. You can't gauge that. Evil is evil. That's it. There's no, oh, he's a little bit evil, or they're just a little bit evil. Oh yeah. Well, he's kind of evil. No, evil's evil. Evil's evil. So here we are, but I do hope, and I do see that there are changes being made, like the good trolls shining their light. Power to us. Let's go. Right? Okay. God bless. Take care. I've rambled. Love to you all. I'm still here. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Like forum, but okay. God bless. Cheerio.